Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the wealth reading for August 2025. We're going to connect with some archangels that focus in on the area of success, wealth, abundance, happiness, joy, and kind of everything that's connected. So we'll draw a card, get a message from each of the angels, and then we're just going to do the cards for your read kind of over here, and we'll kind of see what pattern your cards make. Each group has had a different kind of spread, and I've been getting a different kind of message based on that spread, so we'll see what yours is. I do timestamp below. If you don't like to hang out with me during the card selection, feel free to jump ahead for the messages. So we'll get into it here, see what our archangels have to say, what they want to share. Oop. Okay, we'll find out why that one was fighting with me in a moment. It's a bit awkward. I'm left-handed, so it might seem weird on screen the way I'm trying to reach here. I should have probably held them in my right hand. Okay, so an extra card. So I'll just stick it on Metatron here. For some reason, got the extra danger. Look at that pyramid, eh? I wonder if they just wanted to build a pyramid for you. An arrow, right? Pointing up. The foundation, the work, the reward. Kind of pyramid, right? Okay, so we'll see. Sorry, I am trying to make sure we still have room for your cards. Okay. You're the first one that I've seen a pattern on this side instead of the pattern on this side, on the left side here. Okay. See here, they want to come down. A little bit round here, aren't they? I think we're going off camera again, but I feel like they want me to make like a bit of a clock shape here. Sorry, I'm just trying to... So I may have to fuss again, everyone. But I'm trying to make like a round shape here. Okay, so let's see if we can pull back just a little bit more for you all. Okay. We'll stop fussing right there. Timestamp for all of our friends that join us now. And then we'll begin with the archangels here, Sagittarius. All right, so last month there was messaging about starting your next abundant era. So you were kind of turning the page in your soul journey, heading down a new life path. You had made a decision that was going to kind of head you into a more abundant route here. And if you hung out with me in the intro, I was pausing because you're the first group that got this extra card, and we've created this pyramid pattern with the archangels here, which is good, favorable. And then over here, your cards, did my best, but I've been feeling sort of this round clock shape. So we'll see how those two messages kind of feed in here. It's a pyramid, so we'll start at the bottom and we'll just work our way up here to the Archangel of all archangels, Metatron. That's his gem up there. So Archangel Jophiel is about kind of changing your perspective to see the positive in a circumstance. See that, a certain change is just, a redirection, or you're heading down a route that is better for you, more positive for you. Seems kind of insignificant, but I'm immediately drawn to the little hair here poking out of the grass. And for me, rabbits are about time. The clock here that we have in your card. So, you know, if he's poking out, so I would say something's aligning here for you. Everything's aligning. This is your time. The time is now. It's starting. Because look, you've already passed the hair. So, you know, you have stepped in already to this new abundant, more abundant era. So even if you don't feel it, the point of view, the perspective that you should have now is, I am in this new era. Whenever I see a squirrel, that's a message to me to be a little bit more curious, playful, return to joy. So maybe your point of view right now is one of doubt or worry, anxiety, and they want you to, since you've started this, kind of live in the present with curiosity and joy and playfulness, awareness that you have started a more abundant period here in your life, right? Your pyramid. So Archangel Uriel is about bigger picture or helping to solve a problem, an issue. And she's looking at your cup, so maybe finances. You know, she's looking at your money here. I don't know, I'm saying she, so I'm getting a feminine energy today with Uriel. I'm just trying to see why more feminine energy. Maybe just softer. You know, look at your finances with a kind of a softer energy to yourself. So regret, guilt, right? Kind of toss those out the door with the yellowfish down here, which is forgiveness, empathy, calmness. And then we have the beautiful 2 orange koi fish here playing and jumping. And this is creativity, right? So playfulness and joy again. Reminder that you're following a passion maybe. And then we have the time. Time is now. Full moon. You know? So everything's aligning. Time's aligning. Your happiness and joy of following a passion is aligning. So better balance. And then we're starting to see your revenue kind of it's starting to overflow. I was going to say trickle in, but that's probably why you need a new perspective here. You probably feel like it's trickling in, but it's because your abundance is about to really overflow here, right? It's going to start to runneth over, the saying is. Nice cascading waterfall. Oop, knocked the camera. Archangel Gabriel, about our communication center. So speaking, writing, communication with ourselves, communications with others. I see you just like removed, you know, like you're very aware and making a very conscious decision of, I don't need to be there. Like, yep, that's not for me, you know. I'm gonna ride this way. This beautiful truth that you're kind of sitting in here, truth and awareness. That's really where your joy center is, right? You're happiest and most abundant, right? You're all red. Your passion is lit up. You feel healthiest, right? Your best sense of peace and balance is when you're not in this kind of chaotic, crazy, drama, toxic, right? With the smoke and fire, hot lava. So you've removed yourself from that and you're like, yep, I already know that kind of environment, situation, people, that doesn't serve me. So I've gone my own way here. That's what kicked off your new abundant era, right? So sort of a congratulations here, pride from Archangel Gabriel. You've come to this realization, right? You've had this epiphany of what does and doesn't serve you, and you're sticking with it. You're continuing to kind of live that truth. Beautiful. Archangel Satial. So overall picture of abundance and wealth. So wow, overall picture, and they choose the the Ten of Cups, which is an overall picture of abundance and wealth. You know, your home, your family, your friends, and your, you know, bank accounts, your investments, savings, your dreams coming true. They're really drawing me into the bumblebees here, right? In their process of making honey, right? You're making honey, your bread and butter. Oh, there's one over here too. Look at it growing. Look at, I didn't even notice the group of bees here are growing, and support from the loved ones. So, you know, up above and down below, you have this beautiful lifestyle. Definitely this beautiful era here. Everything is coming together for you. You're definitely going to be feeling truly successful, prosperous, wealthy soon if you don't already feel it. Well, we already saw you don't already feel it. You will be soon. Paired with the moon card here, right? Wishing upon a star. This is Archangel Ariel, and this is all about the flow of finances. But look at the kind of science, mad scientist, alchemy, kind of, again, everything coming to alignment, right? Full moon. I alluded to the full moon down here with time, alignment. It's now. It's happening now, right? The mechanics, the machine, it's starting to turn. Everyone who's familiar with the Frankenstein story, right? You can kind of see the flipping of the switch and the whirring and the moon coming into alignment in order to get the electricity here, right, to connect and feed off of this. So it's all starting to happen for you. It's all starting to happen. It's about to come in and runneth over, right? It's trickling. It's trickling. The machine's coming. It's whirring here. So you got the extra message here from Archangel Metatron. This is his symbol. I don't know why I had masculine feeling, so I'll say his symbol. So we had feminine, masculine here. Beautiful balance. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Oh, and the Chariot. Balance. Balance. But look at you. Seated, right? I am the king, queen, empress, emperor, master of my world, my destiny, my fortune. Look at the intuition and the passion you followed, right? You followed your gut. You've pursued what makes you happy. Over here, Gabriel was celebrating you. And look at the rewards you're going to be reaping. The lifestyle you're going to be living. Such beautiful cards over here. So you must have a lot of doubt. Like I said, the perspective, change in perspective. When's it going to happen for me? I thought you said, right? Maybe you came to the reading last month and was like, Ashley, I thought you said this had already started. Well, I'm saying it again. I have no other choice. I'm saying it again. It's already started. You have already stepped into it. Look, the rabbit again, right? That's the finish line. You're already in it. So maybe August is month 1 because you're in it. Just newly in it. Just newly trickling. But I feel like it's going to be fast, right? When this machine, it's just an initial flipping the switch and the whir turning on. But once it's running, right? As soon as the like Tesla lightning static hits, you're immediately here and here. Your pyramid. Again, the pyramid. Connecting to the moon, right? There's a lot of theories of angels, aliens being connected to pyramids. I wonder if I'm going to make a note, pyramids. I wonder if there's just an angel message in pyramids. I'll add in the description below if I find anything that they make me feel relevant. Okay. So over to your reading here, just seeing where we want to start in the clock. Well, start right at 12, right? Where did I see? Was it you that I saw? Oh, right, the rabbit. I said the rabbit was the... So we'll start at 12 o'clock and we'll head around here, right? Start of a new hour, start of a new era. And we get the repeat of the 10 of Cups. Repeat, emphasis on 10 of Cups. Emphasis on family, home, stability. Emphasis on the forgiveness and the creativity. Orange and yellow. Orange and yellow, right? Your ideas, your vision. That's what the creativity is, your vision, right? Hold on to your vision of what you want. Be kind to yourself. You are going to achieve it. You're already in it. You're already achieving it. You know, you're at the end of your rainbow, all of your pots of gold, and your supportive family here. So we started at 12 o'clock, so you've started. So let's see where we're going here. Where are you going in this new era? Okay. Family, friends. You're the second group where they're having me read this plant here on the side as a long duration. So this is like 10, 15, 17 years of putting in your effort, you know, maybe false starts and stops, changing this way and that way. But this last decision, right, this new era that you've started, look at it. It's nothing but flowers, nothing but abundance. This is following your heart, following what you knew was right for you. Look at where you ended up. Beautiful garden with people, like-minded people, surrounded by the things you love and enjoy. So you could actually be sitting in this part right here. Yeah, I feel like you could probably relate to this. The end of this long drought and starting to feel like you're starting to meet and kind of be with the right people, the right environment, right? You're not at this volcano. You're in this nice peaceful garden. Oh, your guardian angel. We have judgment here. So karmic justice coming in favorably. We had an earlier sign. I think this was all the little Capricorns. And then I was like, oh, look, all the other signs are standing around watching. And now we have all the little Sagittarians here. So Capricorn and Sagittarius as a group, as a collective sign, those born under the sign. Guardian angels coming in to say, hey, yeah, your wish is true. Your wish has come true. Your karmic justice is coming true. Your karmic reward is coming in. You've earned this, right? You deserve this. You've earned this. Especially after all this time, right? You've earned this. You've got you. Nice, soft, pillowy. If you haven't skydived, I remember when I jumped out of the plane, the feeling of the air catching you. It literally felt like a belly flop onto a bunch of pillows or a mattress, right? Sort of this soft, pillowy, we've got you. You jumped and we caught you, and look at you, safely in your new world. So let's see here. Something unexpected is coming to you. This kind of feels like a secret proposal. So it could be a business proposal, could be a love proposal, but there's this beautiful, unexpected, hey, like offering. What about this? Yeah, they're kind of bringing me over here to this larger candle of like, this is when it's going to happen, because there's an area of your life that's not out, but it's just lower. So if you're not in a romantic relationship, then that would be it, right? So like I said, a proposal coming in to bring this candle back up, give you a fresh new candle, right? Because we want everything in a balance. We want all chakras in alignment, right? So this one's a bit down. So this is romance for you. If this is returning to a hobby, or wanting maybe even just like a best friend. So it could be a relationship connection, could be another passion, something that you want to return to, something you've put off. Could be starting that family, could be the house of your dreams, the trip. Maybe you haven't traveled in a while, so you're gonna have an opportunity to travel. So there's this beautiful unexpected, and there's all this wealth with it. So it's all positive. It's just now that you've accomplished this, let's make sure your 10 of cups here, right? Your double 10 of cups, everything is up. Let's make sure Sagittarius is feeling good in all areas. All candles are burning bright and all at the same energy. Queen of Wands. I believe this card is often read as the Sagittarian card, right? The Queen of Wands. Or maybe that's the Empress, I'm thinking. But look at you. Here's the creativity. All that creativity and imagination, your vision, right, of this new world. You can create it. You haven't created it yet. Maybe that's why you're floundering a bit down here. You're like, what the heck's going on? Well, that's because you're in control this time around. Maybe you've never really been in control, right? The pot here. Other people were making the decisions for you. Other people were redirecting you, but now you're not, right? You stepped away. You're like, yuck, that's a toxic place for me. So I'm going to create my own world. And that's what you're doing. Or maybe you're co-creating it after this unexpected kind of proposal, opportunity. Get your creative juices flowing again, right? This is a commissioned project, or maybe you're consulting on something, right? This could be an original masterpiece, an original piece, and it reignites your creativity center, reignites maybe you like doing puzzles, solving things. So your strategic kind of center lights up, right? Okay. And then we have the Queen of Swords. I don't usually read the cards like this, but this group I've been saying, like 10 of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. Maybe because of the new individual you've become, right? This new evolution of you. Because I was saying, I think the Queen of Wands is attributed to Sagittarians, and then they come out with this wise, extremely knowledgeable Queen of Swords, right? And Queen of Swords, or rather swords I should say, for me are all about closure, knowing what serves you and doesn't, and kind of being a master of that. So you definitely learnt this soul lesson. You are a wise old soul now. You're not going to repeat that. You're not going to repeat this again. Truly feel if you go into your next life, if you choose to come down again, you're not going to have this period, this long period of being pushed this way and that way, or things not being in your control. You'll be in the driver's seat of your life. You've got some beautiful knowledge here that you've gained during that period, right? This kind of winter scene for me is a period of silence, period of drought, period of struggle, period of quietness, and you're coming out this beautiful owl. I can't even stop looking at it. It's such a great. These cards are really, really great imagery-wise. Well, extremely wise. And look where it ends, too. At the next turn of your Wheel of Fate. So you're coming into this era, and similar to this period that you just left, you're going to be even wiser. And then you're going to keep repeating and repeating and repeating. You're smarter, more intelligent, wiser than maybe you think. Your creativity center, I feel, is what's lacking a bit, right? You need something to kind of trigger your juices here, and it's coming. Unexpected surprise here that's going to address this directly, because I truly feel you're here. You've already stepped in. you're already starting to integrate into your new world, your new community, your family, you know, your people and things that you love that serve you well, and your guardian angel supporting you. Look at you, all of you sitting at this gate, right? And the guardian angel going, come in, keep coming in, and then unexpected surprise. So this could be the last 3 months of the year here, or the last half of the year, so September through December, and kind of the beautiful change. And then 2026, go around again, all beautiful. So let's connect in next month and see where you're all at.